Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and I'm back. Have you missed me? So as promised, I have a couple of, actually I didn't tell you this, but I actually have two bonus videos for you in the 6x6x6 paper pad series. Now this layout here was created for UK Scrap Addicts. Now, UK Scrap Addicts are a team of very talented UK ladies, and we create layouts. We change the theme every month. We have a YouTube channel, we have Instagram, we have a blog, and we share the layouts that we make using that month's theme. So this layout was used last month, but I thought it was brilliant because our theme last month was to use 6x6 pattern paper pads. So if you want any more inspiration to use up 6x6 pads, then I will leave a link down below for you to go and have a look at the UK Scrap Addicts YouTube channel as well. And the links will be down there for Instagram, and the links will be down there for the blog as well. So plenty of inspiration. So I'm doing a Disney layout, and for this one I am using the Say Cheese paper pad, maybe, I'm not sure, and I'm just going through, just pulling out some pattern papers. So just whilst I've been babbling away, all I've done here is I drew around a plate. Best way to be able to cut a big circle if you don't have a die or a cutting machine or a Cricut or a silhouette. And I've portioned them, and they're not even, but I've just portioned them into 8 segments. Now all I've done is I've cut those 8 segments out, and I'm going to use those as templates to cut around for my pattern papers. So I think I'm going to use a mixture of 4 pattern papers for this one. Now it's very important that when you've cut them, don't get rid of the offcuts. Put the offcuts of the 6x6s to one side, because you're going to need those shortly. So I'm just going to piece these segments back together, but I'm going to pull them apart so there is white spacing in between, like so. And then I'm going to set about just getting these glued down. Now whilst they're in position, I just use a glue runner just to add some adhesive on the outside, and then that helps me leave them in position to be able to put the adhesive on the middle section as well, where it sort of all goes inwards. And this is not the most glamorous bit, so I hope you haven't been too sad with my lack of presents over the last 2 weeks. I have been moving house. It's been as stressful as anything. In addition to that, I have also quit and changed to a different job. So there's been a lot going on my end, but I'm feeling super duper happy and getting settled, and yeah, just in a different place in my life right now. But yeah, really enjoying this new me, this new challenge that I'm going through with everything. So I know that some of you have messaged and asked what the next series is going to be, and I don't know whether to give you a little bit of a sneak peek or a hint on this video. Should I? Or should I keep you guessing? I'm going to keep you guessing. I'll do a little announcement video on the weekend, because the video should start appearing next week, potentially at the end of next week. But there is one more 6x6 paper pad video to come after this one as well. So do make sure that you stay tuned for that. And as always, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I am Claire from my channel, ScrappyNerdUK. You can also find me on Instagram, and there are links down below if you don't already follow me there. It'd be great to have you over on there as well. And I do tend to pop up on Instagram most of my scrapbook layouts, so I don't post any personal photos on there, so you probably don't want to see me what I did on the weekend walking the dog or anything like that. So it is mainly scrapbooking layouts that are on there, or photos of when I met Shimel or Amy Tan. Look at that little bug on my layout. How dare it. So those offcuts that I said to keep, that is what I have used to back my photo. So I've just used all the little bits and bobs that are left over, and then I've popped my photograph up on some foam to give it some dimension, to lift it off of that, because it's all very flat at the moment. So I'm going to come in first of all with the, I've got a whole load of these sticker sheets, and I'll give you a clue. The next series is not stickers, but it is in the list of potential series to go over. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do when all my series are done, but I have got a lot in the bag ready to share with you all for free, which is great. Great for you. So I'm just going to go through these sticker sheets and pull out some elements. So I liked that M Magic, I think it says, but then I found this banner piece that works quite well underneath the photo. So I'm just going to tuck that into the layers, and I'm going to tuck it into the other side, and I'm just going to stick that flat. So I move that black sticker. I do like that magic sticker. I'm going to move it up to the top. So I talk about moving the colours around the page. So at the top at the moment, there was we've got the pop of yellow, the pop of blue, and there's a tiny amount of black in that texty polka dot paper, but there's not a huge amount of black, and black is such a strong colour to use in scrapbooking that those sort of two sections that I've got either side of the photo, even though they're pointing in, we're going to be talking about a visual triangle. So I've put another pop of black up in that top blue segment with that sticker. So again, the red's not massively apparent at the top there, which is why I've put the red heart sticker up there as well. So these stickers are fab because they are so versatile. I get so much use out of them, and I potentially wouldn't need to add any ephemera if I don't actually want to. These stickers do the same job as ephemera. So I've just put a couple of tab pieces to the top left of the photo. Just going to add on a couple of word stickers, and those are actually going to go onto the photo. So each of these segments are an area that you could embellish if you wanted. So I'm just going to choose a few and make it so it's not too busy. So first of all, I pulled out that magic word that's in gold foil. Now it's the only gold foil that's on the page at the moment, so if I'm going to use it, I'm going to have to add in some more gold foil. So I found this little piece, and I can't think of, for the life of me, I know what it is. I used to have one as a kid. We used to sort of look through it and click, and you just see loads of different pictures, and you're going to be screaming at me what it's called. Is it a viewfinder? Oh, goodness me. There you go. You can leave it in the comments for me. As soon as I read that, then I will be kicking myself. So I just cut it in half. You wouldn't ever know. And I've layered it to the left and to the right hand side of the photo. That's given me my 3 pops of gold foil. So next thing, I'm just going to bring this little paper clip in. I like that because it's the same colour blue. It's the same red heart. So that ties the theming in very well up there as well. I love that castle chipboard piece, but I just don't have enough space for it on this layout. And this photograph is one of me in Disneyland, California, I believe this photo is from. And it's from It's a Small World ride, if you wanted to know. And I'm not going to sing it because I wouldn't subject you to that, but that song from It's a Small World, if you've been on the ride, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. You can never unhear that song. But strangely, it's one of my favourite rides to go on. I have to go on it every time we go. So the last thing I'm just doing on here is just bringing in some chipboard pieces, and I'm just going to use some Tombow wet glue to stick all of these down. I'm a massive fan of these Tombow glues. I think they're brilliant, and I buy mine through or get mine through Stampin' Up. And yeah, just adding some wet gluesive onto that chipboard, onto all of the chipboard pieces, just to stick them down because they don't stick very well. And this is pretty much the layout. So thank you very much for joining me for bonus video number 1. Stay tuned. Hold on tight to your seats. Bonus video number 2 will shortly follow. So keep tuned. That should be up hopefully the day after, or maybe the day after, 2 days after this video goes up. And yeah, thank you very much for staying with me, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I miss you all. Bye. Bye.